Hey everybody, it's SK again. So I'm back. This is probably going to be a little bit out of order depending upon how this goes up on YouTube, because I'm going to be uploading this first. And this is going to be like future SK, whereas everything else is going to be like past SK from like 2 months ago. So it's been a bit. As you can see, I'm level 65. Also, I'm speaking a little bit more quietly than normal. I don't know if you guys can see, but you know, things are looking a little bit different in the background. So I have gone ahead and I'm going to log in here real quick. I actually did finally finish, more or less finish moving in recently. I still got a few boxes here and there, more or less trash to take care of, but for the most part, I am finally more or less moved in. I just got my PC unboxed today. I'm so happy. It's like I can feel the crack seeping into my veins again. It's so amazing. The fact that I can just log in here and run around in my little stuff and things and do all the shinies and see everything in glorious 4K, which, by the way, I have gone back to the 4K panel because I really, really want the pretty. The 144 hertz is pretty cool, but right now I want the fucking pretty. Things are a little bit different, as you can see. A little bit of a work in progress. Things might be changing a little bit after this point, but I really wanted to get this finally set up in a way that makes that's actually functional in some fashion or another. This is going to be a super kind of chill episode. But I did kind of finish my move. So to kind of catch you up, if you haven't seen my little SK update video from, Christ, I think it was probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point, a lot's been going on. I typically, I work in retail management. And typically this would be the point where I'm losing my mind and I'm working like 70 hours a week. I'm actually, for once, in a retail management position where November is actually kind of slow, which is nice, which is why I actually kind of got the move headed up going and all that good stuff. But beyond that, unfortunately, my father also passed away at the end of September, which is why I kind of just stopped streaming abruptly, given the fact that most of my stuff was already packed up in the boxes around that point anyway. It didn't really seem like... I was going to have to dig things out of boxes, and I had, as you guys saw, I did have, how the fuck do I reach you? I did have I would like to think, a pretty significant backlog. Like, by the time that my father had passed, which was the end of September, I had actually gotten... I had everything uploaded through the first week of November. I think it was like through November 5th and November 6th. I had a significant backlog, which was enough to hopefully get me, kind of get me through the move. My move was originally intended for November 1st through the 3rd. And then the last week of October, when I had everything in boxes that wasn't just the bare elements of my computer and, like, you know, my clothes and shit. Oh, hello. Hi, random people. Fine, I'll murder you. That's fine. No. Did you... I know kill stealing isn't a thing here, but seriously, like, stop moving my dude around. I mean, none of these are particularly my dude, as you stated, but whatever. You know what I mean? Look, I'm tired, okay? It's been a long week, man. Okay, you bitch. Hold on a sec. I need to kill this woman. Wow, that's a sentence that could really be taken out of context. Hopefully my new roommate didn't hear that and think something untoward. I don't think so. I think she knows that I do YouTube stuff, because especially because I told her that I do YouTube stuff. So, you know, hopefully she gets it. But long story short, my father passed away. I had enough of a backlog to get me through the first week of November, which I was hoping was enough time to get moved in and get stuff kind of unpacked a little bit. And then the last week of October, I got a message, hey, your move has now been moved to the 9th. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what do you mean my move has been pushed back like 2 weeks? Everything's in a box. So, oh, that's unfortunate. The saddest little stars. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's like, you suck, here's a consolation prize. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. I was like, what do you mean it's going to be moving to the 9th? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, I had to basically rush to upload whatever I had left, because I had a few things left over, and I'm like, I got uploaded through the 5th. That'll be fine. Oh no, that's not enough anymore. And then I had to kind of get a couple of things taken care of. In fact, I think for my Shining Force playthrough, I actually ended up But seriously, how the fuck do I get... Ah, I think I figure out how you get up there. Sorry, Miss Escalonian Peasant, but you have to die now. For my Shining Force playthrough, I actually did upload a couple of extra videos because I was able to sort of dig out... Excuse me. I had to, or not I had to, I was able to dig out my microphone because that wasn't packed away in like 17 different layers of box. How the fuck do I get up to that, you piece of actual garbage? I was able to get a couple of episodes, and of course I have like another fucking like 10 or 12 episodes that I have actually rendered that are ready to go out, to say nothing of the extra like 2 or 3 streams worth of Guild Wars 2 stuff that I'd had prior to that point. So there's plenty of Guild Wars 2 content. There is plenty of Guild Wars 2 content. It's all going to be kind of on the old side, just to give you a heads up. I'm sorry. It's actually like a couple of months old by this point. So there is some, I have had some kind of learnings. I have learned that, you know, if you hover over stuff like this, it flashes stuff that you haven't found to let you know, like, hey, by the way, you're missing this. Like, stop being a dumbass and find me, sort of deal, which I did not know was a thing. Hello, I wasn't trying to fight you, but I guess now I am. Okay, excuse me. Please stop running. Thank you. You were just going out of your way to... Really? Really? That's how you want to play? Okay, that's fine. Y'all can fuck off. Excuse me? Was this not destroyed before? Hello? Environmental damage. I don't mean to be impatient, sir, but I don't have time for this shit. So, could we, you know, fuck it. Sorry. Well, I wasn't trying to jump off that, but I guess we're doing that. Sorry, dude. Good luck on the bridge construction. But I had enough to get me through, I think, the 12th or the 13th. In terms of YouTube content and whatnot. But unfortunately, that still wasn't quite enough because that technically was like a day or two afterwards, but also, so I sort of accidentally kind of picked up a second job between then and now. It literally completely by accident. I just walked into a place I used to work and they're like, hey, you want to come back for a few weeks to help us out? And I was like, I don't know. And they're like, look, we can put you in the system, you just show up. We don't care when you show up, just show up and help. And I'm like, I mean, sure, it's literal free money. I can do that. So I kind of picked up a second job, so I'm going to have a little bit less time to do any of this than I thought. And also, still ongoing issues, unfortunately, with apartment dumb. I guess, unfortunately, the people that used to live here may or may... Oh my god, that was so much easier than I thought it was. I feel like an idiot. I'm glad I did it, though. Yay. It's the little things in life. But I guess that the tenants who used to live here may or may not have been, like, sentient fucking trash cans or something. I don't know. But there are some, unfortunately, ongoing issues with the apartment. And also with getting my roommate in and settled in. So that way I could actually set all of this up and actually feel like a reasonable human being. Because, I mean, like...
Look at this.
Oh, that was a daily?
So pretty.
I didn't even know that was a daily. I was literally just like, I want to get this Vista. Shinies, gimme shinies. Gimme those shinies. Oh, it's so nice to have this back again. But there were a few more ongoing issues. Like, I actually did the responsible adult thing. You know, I didn't just immediately put my PC in and be like, I'll fish my way out of boxes over the next, like, course of the few months. Like, I actually got all the furniture moved in the way I wanted it to. I got all the toiletries set up and all of my kitchenware, and, you know, I washed all of my clothes. I did all the boring adult shit before I did all the fun stuff. Sad face. Which is why this is also taking a little bit longer than usual, and why I'm recording this. Like, I'm talking quietly. It's not like it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like 9:23 p.m. where I live, but my my roomie is very much like ultra super early bird. Like, she's up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like...
Time for my little soldiers to get to work.
You know, whereas I'm ultra night owl. So I'm trying not to speak super loudly because I don't know how thin the walls are, and I think at this point she might be in bed. I don't really know. I just don't want to wake her up, and also I'm still a little bit self-conscious, the fact that she might hear me, like, supposedly talking to myself. I don't want to be too loud is what I'm trying to be. So this is going to be a slight more like chill SK because I'm not going to be talking super loudly. Not that I ever talk really like loud to begin with. I'm usually pretty, my voice doesn't carry. Nobody can ever fucking hear me in a crowd. I'm basically the one standing out there, like, stand up doing fucking air traffic control signals. I'm like... You know? Because nobody can ever fucking hear me. And wearing crazy hats, because that's the only way. I'm the chick in the Santa hat. I'm the girl with the ponytail. I'm the girl with the hair. Yes, because clearly every other girl in this vicinity is fucking bald. I am the girl with the hair. God damn it. So yeah, it's been kind of an interesting week. Kind of like accidentally picked up a second job. And I will say though, for the last couple of weeks though, I don't know if you can see in that back area right there, that little like... right there, like that right there. My brain cannot parse the fact that this is mirrored. My brain can't really parse much of anything, but especially the fact that it's mirrored. So shortly after my father passed away, I learned a valuable lesson, which is to say that fuck you, Cliff. I know this is not a cliff racer, but my brain sees that and immediately thinks cliff racer and must die immediately. They even make similar sounds, which like triggers me. Now, shortly after my father passed, I learned a valuable lesson, and that is when you are you're grieving and not really in like a really good mental head state to be making like anything nearing remotely intelligent financial decisions, don't go on fucking eBay trying to distract yourself. That is just asking for trouble, because I ended up buying both a 1X player and an INEO. Well, actually, that's not strictly true. I ended up placing a bid on both the 1X player and the INEO simply because I'm like, there's no way I can possibly win the bid for either of these. I won the bid for both of them. So, you know, since my computer has essentially been in a box for the past like week and a half or so, I want this weed, wherever this weed is, I want it. I don't know why I want it, but I do. And I will murder every fucking cliff bat I can find to get it. She says, knowing full well that she's not going to, because I'm going to lose interest super fast. So in the past week or so that my stuff's been down, my PC has basically just been stuffed in a box. I actually have been getting quite acquainted with both the INEO and the 1X player in terms of its gaming capabilities, and in terms of just like its multimedia functionality. And I will say, between the two of them, I still think I prefer the INEO. It feels more, I just like the way it feels. I like the sort of, this is going to sound dumb, I like the heart that's been put into the packaging and the little details, like the fact that the ends, are rounded off so they're not bothersome to hold, even if it's very Switch-like ergonomic-wise, such that you may just kind of accidentally, you may end up like losing feeling in your hand after a while, because, you know, Switch ergonomics are Switch ergonomics. Excuse me, motherfucker. What? Thank you. There we go. See how easy that is? God damn it. Upgrade your Skya skill with the Rift Repair Mastery. What? What the fuck are you talking about? Protected. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm busy fighting a veteran, so you're gonna have to just wait. Thank you. Get wrecked. That's a Rifty Rift. What is that? What is the warbly thing? What is Warbletown over there? I kind of have to... In fact, I've been playing Guild Wars 2 so much on the INEO and 1X player, to get back to what I was saying, is that I'm trying to... Like, I kind of have to re-remember what the actual keyboard keybinds are. Because I've gotten used to my controller keybinds, which I got via Xpatter, which, by the way, is an amazing program. I don't know what the fuck this is. What is this? Cool. I just wanted the root. I just wanted the plant, dude. I'm glad I got that. I just wanted the plant. So I'm going to run away and finish telling my story, and hopefully I don't forget again. Fuck you, bats. Fuck you, bat. Fuck you, bat. Fuck you, bat. Get away from me, bat. Fuck you, bats. Fuck all of you. Superman is superior. The hell was I talking about? Oh, I've gotten so acquainted with playing Guild Wars 2 with a controller via Xpatter on the 1X player and the INEO that I've kind of started forgetting what the actual like keyboard keybinds are. And, you know, playing with both of them, I prefer the INEO, even though the 1X player is basically technologically sort of better in every regard. Like every regard, it has like a micro SD card reader, it has a fingerprint sensor, it has Thunderbolt 3, it has a full USB Type A port in it, it has an amazing screen. It's like an 8.4 inch, it's like a 2560 by 2560 by 1600p display. Like, it's a better fucking display than my fucking 1080p. I mean, it's not a 144 hertz, but it's like a fucking more pixel density than my gaming PC, like my gaming monitor that I bought for like $200, granted like 4 or 5 years ago, but I bought for like $200. Like, it's insane pixel density, and it looks really nice. And between the two of them, I kind of prefer the One X player for multimedia stuff, because it's a really nice, it's a really fucking nice screen, and it's really well designed. I mean, they're both really well designed, but they seem also be they seem to be aimed a little bit towards different people. Like, One X player is, excuse me, very much the like big, the bigger is better, the shiniest graphics, the shiniest tools, all of the biggest, baddest everything, madoodly-doo. And the Aya Neo is more sort of like, if you're looking for a Switch-like portable experience, you want the highest level of compatibility, even if you don't get the highest frame rate at all times, sort of thing. Like, I can literally use some Switch accessories on the Aya Neo. I may have to modify them a little bit, but I can make it work. Now I still have to determine which one I actually want to keep, and the other one to probably sell off. And by the way, I already have somebody that's willing to buy it. I just need to figure out which one it is, because I'm dumb. However, prior to that, I might make a couple of videos on how they play for certain games or certain MMOs. And again, I apologize if my voice is super quiet. I'm just trying not to be super loud. I'm attempting to be like a conscientious roomie, so to speak. But it's been an interesting couple of weeks, and I will say, like, those little handhelds play MMOs surprisingly well. It feels, my brain still can't parse the fact that I'm playing it on a handheld. It feels sort of like anathema, but it's also the coolest fucking thing ever. I'm not even reading what any of this is. Shiver Peaks Miner, sure. Where the fuck is the Shiver Peak? It's nice to have a mouse wheel again, though. Having to go into mouse mode to like scroll out and stuff like that is not exactly the easiest thing in the history of mankind. You know what? I'm gonna go into like Baby Town because I feel like it. But they play games surprisingly well. Like, Final Fantasy XIV is a surprisingly demanding MMO. I know it said minor, but I see lumber, I go for lumber. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme that lovin', gimme that lovin'. Words distracted by shiny objects. Final Fantasy XIV is a surprisingly demanding MMO. And, they can both play them very well. Like, the One X player, the Iris Xe graphics, I'm gonna be real with you. They've got driver issues, for sure. The compatibility is, I mean, they're new, but the compatibility is not absolutely, like, super fantastic right now because it is new. But when it works, it absolutely, like, fucking spanks Radeon. I'm genuinely impressed by how well it plays games at like a 1920 by 1200 resolution. It can play Final Fantasy XIV. Granted, it's like standard desktop, so that's like medium settings, like medium, low settings. It can play that and get around 50 to 60 FPS in most areas at 1920 by 1200. Integrated graphics is playing an MMO at 1920 by 1200 at 60 FPS for the most part. Like, it goes anywhere from like 40 to 60. In highly populated areas, like that drops a lot because it's like 4 cores, 8 threads. So, if you have maximum population density, which is for whatever reason what it fucking defaults to, it'll drop to like 20 FPS or something like that. But if you drop the population density to lowest, then it stays in like the 35 to 40 range. And I'm like legitimately impressed. So right now, this is recording in a 1080, like this game is recording at 1080p. That game plays it, like the One X player plays that at greater than 1080p settings, which is incredibly impressive. You know what I just realized? Fuck, I'm playing this at 4K, aren't I? This has been, oh, that's right. This is why I went back to the 1080p panel. Fuck. I remember now, because it doesn't actually, like, I see it in 60 FPS, like, zero problem, but this, you can't see my monitor. Hold up. Hold up. Hopefully this does not fucking break everything. God, I hope this doesn't break everything. Please don't break. 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 Please don't fucking break. I think I'm still going. I'm still going. Fuck yeah. Okay. So let me pop that back to, I changed the resolution screen of this to 1440p. Excuse me? Excuse me, bitch? There we go. Doom. Doomy doomy doom. Fuck, press the wrong button. Yeah. Got to unmute the microphone, so I don't know how much of that went through, but sure. Oh my god, the background changes depending upon where they are. Is that a thing? Wait, does the background of the icon change depending upon where they are? If so, that's fucking awesome. I never noticed that until, oh shit, I never noticed that until now. Hold up. Wait a minute. No, bad computer. What the hell is this? Okay. So, look, motherfucker. I don't want you to touch the fucking retro background. I am about to delete the motherfucking retro background because I don't want you. Retro background, you are about to be fucking deleted out of existence. I need you not. Reset transform. Nope. Fit to screen. That is not fit to screen. Stretch to screen. No. Retro background, you're going to be removed. Get fucked. How about this? Hey, Mr. Game Capture. You're gonna move out here. Why is this not working? Why are you not working? I did not ask you to fucking right click. No. Okay. This is gonna make me angry. Get fucked, piece of shit. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna remove this entire fucking thing. We are going to add game capture. We're going to add game capture. We're going to capture a specific window. That window is going to be Guild Wars 2. And we are going to transform that. And we're going to fit it to screen. And we're going to scooch you below the webcam. I don't know why this is insistent upon fucking right clicking. I don't know why this is swapping. But it needs to stop fucking doing that. Alrighty. We good? What the fuck is going... Okay, what? Why does this happen to me? Okay, so I have learned a valuable lesson, which is do not fucking change any settings while you're recording, because it gets real fucking angry. So I'm going to be like a little itty-bitty gremlin on the side of the screen, I guess, until this decides that it wants to. Please fucking work. I don't understand why this is not working. Look. Y'all bitches need to get the fuck out of my way. Y'all bitches, once again, need to get the fuck out of my way. I really could not give less of a shit. Good enough. Good enough. That's a good start. Okay, there we go. Voila, I'm at 1440p. You got to see stuff live and in action. Don't you love technology? Don't you love it when you change one setting and everything just loses its fucking mind? Makes me so happy, I can tell you that right the fuck now. Alright, so. I love technological thingies. So, again, hopefully you don't mind the more chill SK vibe, as it were. This right? That's right. Okay. But, you know, generally speaking, it's been a really interesting couple of weeks. I will be uploading this basically as soon as I have the ability to do so, and hopefully not completely fuck over. I really don't, like, I haven't lived with anyone in many years at this point, so I'm trying to, like, feel out how to not be a shitty roomie, even though I'm technically the primary leaseholder and all that shit, but still, I don't want to be a bad roomie. Oh, am I done? Did I finish already?
Oh, very satisfying.
Nope, never mind. Give me, please. Thank you. Get a bunch of shit I'm not really going to be looking at right now. But, you know, I have learned quite a bit of info from everybody's comments in the past, like, month or so that I've been sending these out, and I do appreciate it. I have been reading them. Even if I don't necessarily respond to all of them, I am reading them. I know there's a lot I haven't learned, and there's a lot I've yet to learn and all that good stuff. The Spelunker's Delve, I don't fucking get it. So we're just going to go to, we're going to go to Turnip Land, and we're going to just do some events. I know there's a way to, like, plot this for events or something, and looking for the commanders and all that good stuff. I know that there are a lot of people saying, hey, look up a guy, you can type in /wiki and get all the information. And that's cool. I'm happy to do all that. It's also like a, you know, I enjoy the thrill of discovery. Like, you can only play a game for the first time once, you know, and you know, I'm glad that there is a large wealth of information that is available. I also have received mail from a few people, and I do really appreciate that. I got a couple of dies and I think bags and stuff like that, which was very sweet. I do appreciate that. You know, but you can only play a game for the first time once. And, you know, I really like to just, I'm the type of player where I like to just kind of fumble around and sort of figure stuff out myself to a point, you know. Then there's a point where I'm like, okay, bored, just give me the fastest route. But for now, I want to enjoy the fun while the fun is there to enjoy. But it's good to know that there actually is like a /wiki, so I can answer any questions that I have without, you know, asking like a dumbass for the entire time. It feels really good and also really weird to be playing this on a 4K monitor again. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I remember doing this before, and I'm like complaining about how it kind of looked foggy dropping this to 1440p. After playing on like a 7-inch screen for God knows how long, I don't even really see it anymore. It still looks really good to me. So maybe I just had really uppity settings. I don't know. But hey, all I know is that don't fucking change Windows settings when you have OBS open, because it gets super pissed. I also know that I have this event completion. I may actually not do the full event completion on this video. This was more just a check-in, like, hey, I'm not dead. I have to upload the new stuff, and I kind of need to figure out how to do the upload schedule now that I am rooming with somebody else in a way that doesn't fuck over bandwidth for somebody in a completely unreasonable way. Like, I can do it overnight. She said she's a super early bird, so I imagine if I start uploading stuff now, it wouldn't necessarily screw her over that much in the strictest sense, you know. But that also means I would probably have to be more careful about sort of mass uploading, or if I do upload, I would have to make sure to upload, like, time it so that way I can get it in a batch and not have to, like, what am I trying to say? There are more things to consider than just what is most convenient for me now, because I have to, you know, I want to be mindful. I don't want to be a shitty roommate. I want to make sure that I'm not eating up all the bandwidth for no reason or what have you. And, you know, just general, I was about to say adultery, and that is definitely not the right word.
Protected.
100% not the right word. And yeah, I'm level 65 just by doing shit like this. I genuinely have so much love for this game, playing on those two handhelds, just because I can just kind of log in and do whatever. Like, I haven't really had the chance to do much of anything because I've been unpacking and I've been hopping to a job and just generally being in like enormous amounts of pain. Like, have you ever gone up and down 3 flights of steps about 100 times in the span of about 48 hours? I mean, that was a week ago when no, yeah, it's been about a week. Yeah, I guess it's been about like a full week now since I've actually, you know, fully moved in. And my body still hurts. Like, my legs are still so fucking sore from that. Like, I really can't stress that. I'm just like, it fucking wrecked my body. Because I don't really necessarily have all that much, but like, not even necessarily moving this stuff, but just going up the flight of steps over and over and over again. Like, I even asked my roomie to help midway through the second day. She's like, yeah, sure, I'll help. She got through about 2 carloads, which was probably like 15, 20 boxes. And she was like, yeah, I'm done. It's like, I'm done. Like, these stairs are fucking killer. And they are. They're very heavy. Am I still getting like a lower frame rate? Bitch, don't you tell me that I'm getting an... Okay, never mind. Maybe it was just a certain angle. Or maybe I'm just derping. I don't fucking know. Does it get a lower frame rate when I can't do shit outside of that anyway, but... Okay. Okay, it seems fine. I know I'm supposed to be doing event stuff, but I'm mining and having fun. But, you know, as for what's happening right now, like I said, I need to start re-uploading stuff. I may have... see, like, I still technically have enough content to literally just do Guild Wars 2 every day for probably, like, the next couple of weeks, but I mean, basically at this point, I'm like, well, I guess I'm just a Guild Wars 2 content creator now. Oh, no gathering tools equipped. I was gonna be like, I know I have gathering tools. I know I have gathering tools that can give me fucking copper ore. But, I do have enough videos to go for the next couple of weeks, but I also want to make sure I get things set up, and I also want to like finish out the other series that I have, even if nobody's really watching them. And if they don't, I totally understand. Like, I 100% understand and respect why somebody wouldn't watch content for, you know, content for a show, Jesus. You know, content for a game that you don't really have any interest in. I totally get it. But I still want to finish those out anyway, and I have to figure out the logistics of how I'm going to do that, because I still have, at least for my Dragon Force series, I beg your pardon, bitch. That's right. Because when it comes to my Dragon Force 2 series, that's played on hardware. And by the way, I did upgrade my hardware. It's running on component cables now, which is so much better looking. Holy shit. Like, I just thought it was like, well, you know, this is just how things look on hardware. No. Like, composite sucks. I've heard for years that composite sucks, and I never disbelieved it that composite sucks. But now that I have seen the difference, holy shit, composite sucks, dude. It sucks so bad. Trying to figure out the logistics of how I'm going to get it recorded. I mean, the setup's the same. I still have a PC set up to everything, but now it's like a shared living room, and you know, as evidenced by the fact that I'm talking more quietly, I feel a little bit more self-conscious sitting in the middle of a living room with a headset microphone on, you know, talking about playing a game. I don't know why. It's going to take a little bit of time for me to sort of get used to things, basically. How the fuck do I get up to you? Oh, yeah. Screw... No? No? Random person? Also, can I take a moment that this is just amazing, just background scenery? This is so... God damn, this game is just gorgeous. And again, I was playing this on integrated graphics, which is incredibly impressive. Now, granted, the Aya Neo, I think I was playing on... like, it can't go any higher than 1200 by 800. And that was playing it, I mean, that was hitting 60 FPS usually. Sometimes it would do like 45. If there's like a lot of people on screen, it goes to about like 30 to 45, which, I mean, I think is still playable. I still think that's perfectly doable. especially for like integrated graphics. And, you know, if you got dozens of people on the screen, you know, it's going to be CPU intensive. There's just no two ways about that. So I still think it does quite well. Did I find the way up? I love puzzles, even though I'm bad at them. Where the fuck am I going? Don't fall off the edge. There we go. But, you know, it still plays remarkably well, even at, you know, 1200 by 800. And again, the screen is a 7-inch screen, so it still looks like the One X player screen is really, really good. The Neo screen is really good too. Like, I've heard people have issues with light bleed when it, and I've seen it, I'm like, ooh, some of them are bad. But I haven't had any issues with the one that I've had. Mine looks just spot on. I'm gonna die like a dumbass. But it hasn't looked that bad, which is good. You know, mine has looked perfectly fine. The One X player plays this at, I think I have, for Guild Wars 2, I have my stuff, like this is all high. I think most of that I have set to like medium or low because, you know, integrated graphics, but it plays, what's funny is at a medium settings, I can literally run that bitch at 1600p and still get like 30 FPS in like areas like this, like 30 to 40 FPS. Now I get to a, you know, densely populated area, so I'm going to drop to like 10. But still, in an area like this, getting like 35, 40 FPS at fucking 1600p on integrated graphics is fucking unreal. Like, I didn't even know that was possible. And I'm kind of salty that apparently the 12th gen Intel whatever still use the shitty, like, UHD graphics. Like, dude, you have an incredible piece of, like, hardware here. Like, you know, there's a massive graphics shortage. Your 12th gen should have come with the Intel Xe graphics, because even if there are driver issues and driver compatibility issues, it's still a really good fucking start. If you can't get a good graphics card, like, I mean, that's decent fucking quality. That's 1080p. You know what I mean? That means you're playing 1080p games at, like, you know, low to medium settings. That's like what? You know, it's better than a fucking 1030. You know, that's on par with probably like 1050. You know, 1050, maybe not 1050 Ti, but like 1050 at least, you know, and that's integrated graphics. Like, that is incredibly impressive to be able to manage something like that, you know? So, between the two, the handhelds, I'm still kind of waffling. My heart still says the Aya Neo, but like, I can't deny just how good the One X player is. It's just, you know, do I want to pay the early adopter tax, which is, you know, not everything may run on it, you know, but for a multimedia device, it's also a really good multimedia device because the screen is so good. It has an SD, it has a micro SD card, you know, it has Thunderbolt, so you can do all the Thunderbolty bullshit. I don't know. I'm not fucking Linus Tech Tips. I don't know that shit. You know, it's got a lot of bells and whistles. It has apparently a keyboard that can be attached to it, even though the keyboard kind of sucks from what it looks like. It's not bad. It's just like a rubber membrane thing. It's kind of, Also, I learned that the Windows game bar feature, like if I hit the Windows button here, you can't see it, never mind. You can actually record through the Windows game bar feature, and it's actually like pretty decent quality. Like, it's a decent quality video, and it doesn't have much, if any, real hit on the frame rate, which is pretty impressive to me. I was genuinely pleasantly surprised. I found that out while doing the Aya Neo comparison, or excuse me, the Final Fantasy XIV comparison between Aya Neo and the One X player. So I'm still kind of waffling. Like I said, my heart says go for the Aya Neo because I really can appreciate what the people there are doing. Like, it's a lot of like really good quality. I really like and respect what they're doing. But dude, the One X player, like, it's a really good piece of kit. Like, it's a really good, you know, the graphics are really good, and the screen is so fucking good, dude. The screen is so nice. I don't know. I'm still waffling on it. I'm still waffling. I'm probably gonna have to do some more testing before I'm willing to, you know, before my heart is willing to part with either of them, or just alternately before my ADHD brain gets, excuse me, I'm talking, sir. You need to kindly fuck off. Thank you. Before my heart is willing to part with one or the other, because they're so shiny. They're so shiny. I want the shiny motherfucker. I haven't seen a single fucking event, but I've also not really been looking that hard. I should probably be doing that. Ah, fuck it. I'll just teleport over here. Sure. Just travel the turnip land here.
A testament to my ooze booze. My oozes have grown remarkably large. Unfortunately, they've also taken over my camp.
Okay. Ooze booze it is. Okay. You know what? Asura are like a mix between gnomes and taru. Sure. I'll take it. And they look like turnips. So you know what? Cool. And wait. Who is 1, 2, 3? Why did you motherfuckers follow me? I haven't been on Twitch. I haven't been on Twitch in like 2 months. I mean, thank you. Legitimately. Thank you. I would like to start streaming again. For sure. But event. Oh my god, there's an event. Oh my god, somebody is actually here. Things are actually happening. Where the fuck you going, bitch? Indeed. Think twice and stuff and things. Yay! I completed 1 event of the 4 that I need. Yes, I do. You can get fucked, good sir. Thank you. What the hell was I talking about? I don't even remember anymore. Words are hard. Look, what I'm saying is I got things. Things are still in the process of being re-thingamified. I am still, like, absolutely, like, dearly in love with this game. And Blizzard is still a fucking shit show. Like, every time I hear something about them, I'm like, I don't want to play this. Like, there's a small part of me that's still, like, I want to log in and play with my characters, and also just, like... I don't want to... I mean, technically, I've already given them the money. I could log in if I wanted to, but also, like, ew. Just burn it all fucking down, please, and just start from the bottom. Now we're here. You know, so I'm really enjoying this. I want to play more of this. I need to actually survive IRL for a little bit. I should probably be doing something a little bit more productive, but that would revolve literally anything, I guess. Up. Hold up. Offered to assist Caracoddle. Sup? Oh yeah, that's right. My chick does glow.
Protection. Traveling to Michotal grounds is a dangerous run, but I've never missed a delivery.
Total
Care
grounds.
To see me through to preserve my perfect record?
Literally just said yes. Come on, let's go. So yes, cabbage people apparently do glow in the dark, and that's cool. I just thought my screen was having some weird issues, but it's cool. Alright. My character is a nightlight. Or yeah, glow stick. I have glow stick people. God damn, this game is gorgeous looking. It makes me happy. It makes me happy that I can sit down and play again.
Bad feeling about this trip. Wait. Did you hear that?
Goods or no mercy.
Can you stop being a douche canoe, good sir? Did you just vomit poison on him? You know what? You're a toad. That probably makes sense. In the strictest sense. Where? Oh my god, what did I just do? Oh god, turn it off. Okay. There's the button. Okay, I was like, fuck, what is the button to switch? My shit. Really, asshole? Really? You want to play that game with me, good sir? I would appreciate it if you didn't. I'm trying to protect you, fool. Stop running around. Wait, is that McCoddle man? Caracoddle? Okay, that's some very, like, grunty shouts. Alright, they're definitely putting some oomph into it. Good job, voice actress.
Surrender your goods.
Got one shot. Get wrecked. Highlander are no match for the level 65 that's, you know, slumming as a level 12. Ooh, hello. Hello, Mr. Sapling. That'll be fine. There does seem to be a little bit of latency. I don't know if that's because they're obviously, you know, Rumi is doing things. I really don't know. Like, I for the most part, kind of don't care, to be honest with you. Get out of my way, bitch. Also, I haven't moved on with the personal story because I really wanted to do that on stream. This has literally just been me, like, doing dailies and random shit. Are you done yet? Ooh, sapling. I should be saying more, but now I'm actually kind of, like, focused on the game, and I'm kind of getting sleepy. It's almost 10 o'clock.
So close. There's no way I'm turning around now.
Uh-huh. Good. I don't think I'm going to be getting to the full event completion, and that's fine. I'm totally okay with that.
So bad. I probably could have made it without you, but thanks all the same.
You're welcome. That was kind of backhanded, but sure, why not? So yeah, excuse me? So yeah, I'm back. Yay. So this is future SK saying don't worry about past SK. She'll catch up eventually. Things are still in flux, still kind of in the works. I may just be, like I said, I'm not really sure exactly what's going to be uploaded. I guess I'll figure that out in the next, like, 30 minutes or so as I'm uploading all of this. And I will... Really?
Stop them! Drop them dead!
No, fuck it. They can deal with them. They can handle it. It's fine. But yeah, if y'all like what you... Oh, fucking hell. My shoulder is agony. Fuck. Moving and getting old. Etc. Toys R Us kid shit. Look, y'all like what you saw, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. I hopefully will be streaming more of this on twitch.tv/silverknight16. I hope to God at some point in like the next few days, a couple of weeks. And I will see y'all next time. I have survived the move. Fuck yeah. Peace out. Where the fuck are my buttons? Where the fuck... Wait, can you see? Aw, shit, you can see the cursor? I could have sworn I turned that off. Oh. Fuck.